Hi everyone, welcome to our lightning talk session on development, education and digital security. I'd like to start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the custodians of the lands on which we meet, the Gadigal people. I'd like to pay my respect to elders past, present and emerging. I'd like to acknowledge any sister girls, brother boys and First Nations LGBTIQ+ people, and just to acknowledge that we are on stolen land, that sovereignty was never ceded and this always was and always will be Aboriginal land. I'd also like to thank all First Nations people and allies who are involved in centering the voices of First Nations people across the Sydney World Pride Conference. It's been really fantastic to see that really being a central part of our celebrations here in Sydney. My name is Dave Scammel. I work for an organisation called the Global Philanthropy Project. I'm the stream host for our fantastic lightning talks that we have here today. Just a little bit of housekeeping. In order to ensure that all our voices are heard, the best way to interact with today's session is through the app. So if you haven't downloaded the app, please do so. We will be taking Q&A questions at the end, but that will be taking place through the app only, rather than through a sort of a roving mic. So please do, if you have questions and want to contribute to the discussion, please download the app. Before we kick off, I wanted to, for those of you who are at the concert, the opening concert on Friday night, I wanted just to bring us into the room by reading some words from Robin Kennedy, who's one of the 78ers. I've also, before I do that, acknowledged Robin Plaster and Diane Minns, who are 78ers, who are with us in the room, just to pay our respects to the legacy and the work that they have done for our community. So on Friday night, Robin said, "Our community has faced monumental challenges: intolerance, hostility, stigma. In many places, these challenges remain and hard-fought gains are threatened. Working for change requires fearless determinations and resilience, and that's what we share as a global community. We are unstoppable because our task is not simply our cause, it is our very existence. Our right to live freely and openly. And while tonight we celebrate, we never forget those prevented from doing so. We gather here for them because no matter what the circumstances or the barriers we face as a community, we never turn back, we never give up, we always rise." So with that, I'd like to introduce Emily Dwyer, who's the co-founder and executive director of EdgeEffect, to give the first talk on embracing LGBTIQ issues through the Sustainable Development Goals. Thank you.